Coming up in your headlines, after months of harrowing testimony, Justice Moseneke has released his report into the Life Esidimeni tragedy. He's ordered government to pay a total of 1.2 million rand to each of the complainants in the matter. And the High Court clips the wings of the Gupta jet. More details on that coming up. Also in your business news, SAA has denied reports that it's planning to cut about 1,000 jobs as part of its turnaround strategy. Well, Justice Moseneke has ordered government to pay a total of 1.2 million rand to each of the complainants in the Life Esidimeni matter. Moseneke was delivering his final report in Parktown in Johannesburg after protracted hearings into the tragedy that led to the deaths of at least 144 mentally ill patients who were transferred to unlicensed, ill-equipped NGOs. Justice Moseneke ordered that each claimant be paid 1 million rand by government for breaching sections of the Constitution. He further ordered that each claimant be paid 20,000 rand for funeral costs and an additional 180,000 rand for damages and trauma. Justice Moseneke has given government 3 months from the date of publication of the report to make the payments.
I propose to make a uniform award in favor of each claimant who is a party to this arbitration. I'm not unmindful of the fact that many other potential claimants are not before me in these proceedings. I'm aware of the many public announcements and media advertisements that invited potential claimants. Not all have joined the process. When they find their voice or their way, or they are found, I trust that the government would choose to meet their claims in terms identical to the award than to set up a new litigation or another arbitration process. The award I intend to make will hit the preset elements which the parties believe will bring mental health care users and their families nearer to closure. However, I have declined to order the establishment of a trust in which claimants would contribute part of their award amount, as the claimants suggested. Claimants are free to do so at their election. In any event, the order I will have to make will be long, will be complex, and difficult to enforce. I've declined also to order South African Police Service to investigate criminal charges that obviously arise from the facts of this arbitration. My office has furnished the South African Police with a full record of the proceedings. They must do their work as the law requires of them and not at my direction. Whilst I have a voice, let me thank the families of the claimants and the National Minister of Health and the Premier of Gauteng Province and the member of the Executive Council of Health Gauteng, the current member of the Executive Council of Health Gauteng, who stayed the course to bring the arbitration to fruition. The logistical and material support to families and arbitration staff was considerable. They represented a contrite, a remorseful, a responsive and accountable government that readily came along to help heal the gaping and personal wounds of so many in our nation.